Welcome to the Phoenix Skills Hub. I'm Phoenix artist Paul Duffield, and in this video I'm going to show you the secret to making your drawings stand out. Have you ever wondered why some drawings look clearer and bolder than others? Even two drawings with exactly the same things in them can look really different, but skilled artists seem to have the power to create drawings that stand out every time. This video will reveal a special concept that can give you that power. Silhouettes. To unlock the power of silhouettes, let's start by finding out what they are. If you've already unlocked the contouring skill, you'll be familiar with the idea of the outline. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'd recommend it, but here's a quick reminder. Outlines go at the edge of shapes and show you where one part of a drawing ends and another begins. A silhouette is what happens when you fill in the outline of something to make a solid shape. It's kind of like cutting something out of a piece of paper. Normally, you don't see clear silhouettes like this in real life unless you're looking at a person or an object in front of a really bright light. But here's a tip. If you want to see a silhouette, try squinting at something, and then the overall shape often becomes much more clear. But why are silhouettes important for drawing if you have to try so hard to notice them in real life? Well, have a look at these two silhouettes. They're both from drawings with exactly the same things in, but in the first one, it's hard to tell what's going on, and in the second, it's much clearer. Just like we read words, we also read images, but we don't normally have to learn how to do it. Even though we don't realise it, our brains use all sorts of tricks all the time to quickly figure out what we're looking at, and silhouettes are one of those tricks. Have you ever seen something in the dark that gives you a shock because it looks like a person, only it turns out to be something totally different? That's your brain trying to figure out the world by reading the silhouette, only it got it wrong by accident. So, when you create a drawing, you can help out the person who is seeing it by making the silhouettes easy to read, which makes your drawing much cleaner and bolder. Now that you've unlocked the power of silhouettes, you might be wondering how you can become a master of easy to read drawings. Sometimes, even when you practice, it can be hard to improve, but luckily there's a secret to leveling up your art quickly. Seeing, drawing, and understanding. If you see something without understanding it properly, it can be hard to draw. If you draw something without seeing it first, it can be hard to understand. And if you understand something but don't try drawing it, you won't see how to improve. Ideas like the silhouette help you to see the world in a brand new way, then to use that new idea in your drawings, which will help you to understand more about the world and how to draw it. So, let's break this idea down and show you how to use it in your drawings right now. First, practice seeing. Have a look at these photos and see if you can spot some silhouettes in them before they appear. Pause the video and really use your imagination. Now, look around you and see if you can imagine everything as a series of silhouettes. Next, practice drawing. Try redrawing these simple drawings, but rearrange them or change them so the silhouettes are much easier to read. Here's an example to start you off. You can see how I've moved the parts of the drawing around to make the shape of the fishes and the coral much easier to see when they're silhouettes. Try doing the same sort of thing yourself with the other example. Then move on to these more complicated drawings. And as you practice seeing, drawing, and thinking about silhouettes, you'll really start to understand them, and your drawings will get easier to read and really stand out from the crowd. Good luck with your art, and take a look at the other videos in this series to unlock other skills that will help you see the world, understand how it works, and recreate it in amazing drawings. For brand new drawing tips, along with great stories and more, why not grab a subscription to the Phoenix Weekly Comic by checking out the link in the description.